Alrighty. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome wherever in the world you are. How y'all doing today? So, we've got Eve today, and this is Corin Vallon. This is, his legend is that he wants to be an industrialist, but, you do need to go out and kill those rats from time to time now, don't you? So he's got his Myrmidon here. This is what I would call a mid-level Myrmidon. And it consists of just basic Myrmidon stuff. It is fit for this region, which is Sancha Rats. And it is cap stable, even though he has mid skills. So he is not fully skilled yet, and is working on Galante Battlecruiser. I wish that I had some free skill points to put on this, because I'd really like him to get a boost on this, but I don't. Let's see here. I don't have any cerebral accelerators or anything. So, he's, this other level represents, I think, 10% on, 10% on drone hit points and damage, and 7.5% on armor repair amount. So it's really quite significant, and why I've chosen to do level 5 on this so soon. And normally I would fill out a lot of the other stuff and we get it up to 3 or 4, but given the impact on this is why I have decided that I want to do that. So it is, it's an important one. Then we have some other stuff here which will help. And let's see, what did I complete? Does it say I completed anything? No, it's been working on that since the last show. So, it's the way it goes. I do need to put together a training clone for this guy. I don't have one, and I want to put one out here at, a keep star or whatever. So we'll see. Okay, so my plan is to take this ship, which is worth 130 million. Why is it worth 130 million? Oh, because we've got an extra, so it's 120 million. And with how it's fitted, and it is I think not bad. You can get 690 DPS out of a Ishtar, and I've got 483 DPS out of this. Actually, I think it's higher. I think it's not counting the correct drones. It's not. So there we've got 483. Wait, what? For those, this way does it faster, though. Yeah, it's actually like the exact same. It's kind of funny. But, all right. So, now I've checked out this area a bit. And this is, there's not too much that goes on in here. There's a little bit, not too much, so it's not too bad. It's not in the main pathway of people flying through, but there are a lot of people flying through next door. Am I going to stream on Kick? No. So I am on Twitch and YouTube, and that's enough. All right, we're going to undock this guy. Rome? Hello? Now, we did try this on a haven, and it did seem to work. But if you remember the last haven I did have a little bit of problems because, well, the a little dread spawn caused me a little bit of hardship. So, yeah, that's the way it goes, huh?
Drive active.
120 FPS, and it seemed a little bit jerky on that turn. Interesting. Kanta, hello? Now, I do prefer the havens that are not this type. Well, yeah, this type. All right. This is a rock haven. Right. Oh, you know what? This is a new ship. Did I? Oh, we'll see if my drones get beat up. Can't remember if I prayed to the sun god because I lost one of these. The rats will show up here in just a moment. There they are. As long as I have good transversal, should be okay. Oh, maybe I should have repaired that drone before I left. I guess I have been out fighting with this one. Alright, that's just my shield alarm. Don't panic. Alright. See here, we're holding just fine. This is in a haven. It's one of the highest paying. One of the highest paying sites. This guy is worth 1.2 million, 1.3, 1.2. Now, so with my ship here being worth about 120, 130, let's call it 130. I do 2 of these sites, and it should be paid off. So, the return on this is pretty quick, as opposed to an Ishtar, which will do the sites faster, because it has more DPS and it has a bit more tank. It will, though it costs more, and because it costs more, it you know, it takes more sites to get it paid off. And I haven't done any time trials yet, but you know, I wonder if we could make some sort of formula, like the per minute earnings against the cost of the ship. So a formula there that says which one, because the cost of the ship, you have a deduction every time you lose one. And you lose it for whatever reason. You lose it to a dread, you lose it to another hostile player coming through, whatever. You do take losses. And so it'd be like the number of losses, the cost per loss per site, something like that. I bet you that there's some sort of mathematical equation that we could apply to all of this that would then dictate which one is actually the better choice. And for, income generation, because the Ishtar may in fact take them out quicker and stuff, but if you die the same amount in an Ishtar as you do in a Myrmidon, which actually I think Myrmidon would be targeted second after Ishtars. So if there's other people ratting in the same system, they are probably the first target. So you probably have more survivability in a Myrmidon because of that. Then, what is your real earnings? So, so the aim is to make a ship as cheap as possible to run a haven. It's not to make it as cheap as possible. It's to make it as cost effective as possible. And this guy, so I can train into an Ishtar with this guy. I haven't yet. So but there is a whole, how much does it cost and all that. All right, I'm pulling these guys in because I can't remember if they get caught between I can't remember if these guys take them out or not. Make sure they're all red boxing me. It would take a lot of sites to kind of figure up the calculations of how often you die in each of them. There's also the factor of the system. The system that you're in. How often are ships attacked in it and such. So there is that as well, Because it's possible that you could, work in a system that is not attacked very often, which would make the Ishtar more efficient. Cameron. Yes, my hauling fleet sitting AFK. Well, I'm not hauling right now. It brings up something. Oh, smart bomb fleet. Yeah, well, okay, so a smart bomb fleet too. That's really high, really fast, and you would want scouts out in the other systems connecting before you did that. So, and I want to do that, but NVIDIA's drivers have been absolute shit for a while, and I run too many clients, and I have crashes, and it is just absolutely maddening. I may have to, bite the bullet and upgrade to a 50 series card, because the I have some indication that the stability on the 50 series cards are better, but because the drivers are more tailored to them, but I don't know. And so but it's definitely a frustration because I want to run 8 clients simultaneously live on the show, and I've not been able to do that. I get about 3 clients is about as much as I can go before I start having stability issues, and sometimes I even have stability issues at 3. At 1 client, I don't seem to have a problem. 2, I think I'm pretty much okay. So, you know. What am I out nowadays? Like how many characters could I run at once? How many accounts? I could field as many as 21 characters all simultaneously. I have 21 Omega accounts right now, which is absolutely insane. I have too many. And I have this other commitment, which may sound kind of funny. And that is that I always want to run Eve in the highest graphics. And when I'm doing it on the show. If I'm not doing it on the show, not a big deal. So, hey Drop Tech, how's it going, buddy? So if I'm gonna show the game, I'm gonna show the game, you know? And so I want to show it properly. And a lot of that has to do with, you know, I want more people to play the game. It not even necessarily, I mean, of course, you know, being a business partner with CCP and us selling, you know, all the same product that CCP does and being official, all that, you know, of course we want more customers, but what I really want is more players playing Eve. And I'm not complaining at all about the number of players that we have right now, because I feel like it's pretty decent. But new players coming into the game, whether they do business with our company or not, is the number one goal that I have, because it's good for the game that I love. Does that make sense? So that is totally what one of the things. It really drives me. It drives me quite a bit, and so and it's kind of funny. I'll call him out here. I kind of have a hand at Flo to thank for that realization, because we were talking about PAX Day the other day. And we were like, what's most important? And I was trying to figure out all these different things for our PAX Day stuff that we're doing. And he just made a simple comment that made me realize that it's not our group, our players here in whether it's Eve or whether it's another game that are here, right now, are actually second most important. And you probably don't want to hear that, but it's true. And the reason for that is that the most important player is the new player. Because people leave the game, they die in real life, they quit playing for whatever reason, they grow up and get married, or, you know, a lot of the new players come in and are like retirees and stuff, which I love. And it, you know, is I think it's a fact that the long term is all of the new players. So, that is most definitely my focus. Yeah, you got to get the newbies to stay. Yeah, so first off is getting new players. Second off, and it doesn't matter what game it is. Second is getting them to stay. So, And all those players come to buy miner needs. Yes, well, Droptech loves his mining. So, yeah. Yep. So, anyway, I feel a little bit like when Flo is what we call him, a hand at Flo. He plays Eve and he plays PAX Day. And a couple of other games. And, yeah, I really have Flo to thank for, you know, just keeping it real with some comments that he made that really led to that. So, and I don't know if he was thinking that much impact or whatnot, but he's 100% right. So, it's how he changed my vision on that. And so it's how I am going to approach things from here forward, because the other stuff doesn't matter quite as much. It all matters, but that one's just became the new number one. So Cameron, you're listening to music, chilling, boys eating them rocks. Cameron, have you heard any of my music? Turn off your music. Listen to this. This is a song for this character right here. It's this character. His name's Corin Valen. And he needs miners. He's an industrialist. Is my game. Steel and fire, the work begins. Blueprints laid with steady hands, while others chase the battlefield. I carved my name in metal brand. Engines roar from dots I built. Welded dreams refined in steel. Every frame a tale untold. Every ship. Exclamation point music in Twitch chat. And there is a link in the description in YouTube for the music. This song has not yet been published. Derek, hello? Morning, Nick Pa. Haulers run, the ledger stack, or refine, no turning back. Pipes run hot, the hammers ring, a silent force behind the king. Engines roar from docks I built, welded. What wave are we on? This is actually doing pretty good. Every frame a tale untold, every about to hit wave 4. Hello, Dank. Droptech, that music, that command doesn't work in YouTube yet. I'm working on it. You have to go to the description. All right, pulling them in. Alright. They're all red box except for one. Alright, we'll take out the one. There we go. Yeah, so he has his own song. There it is. Yeah. So. Luxofrost just re-downloaded the game yesterday. Excited to see the things you forgot and plus. So, are you here because the sirens were calling you? I mean, is that how you got here, Lexo?
Engines hum, thrusters burn through silent depths, ships' wheels turn, dark horizons come into view. Feel the pole, Eve calls to you.
Lexo, Eve calling.
Across the dark where legends grew, battles clash, the night breaks through.
I was just giving you a bad time, Lexo, about these sirens calling you in the song.
Hear it now, Eve calls to you.
Asteroid belts the endless void, lasers hum as rocks destroy. Ore is hauled with steady crew. Feel the pull, Eve calls to you.
I get it, Lexo. Pre-caffeine. I gotcha. This has been doing really nicely on this site. Lexo, thank you for the follow.
In endless fields where dreams come true. Hear it now, Eve calls to you.
This song also has not been published yet. I gotta get some more songs done so we can get another album out.
Those near unknown lands where foes appear. Every jump, each daring view feels like home. Eve calls to you.
I always want to sing along with this song. Keeping aggro really well. It's not always the case.
Set your course, align and go. Galaxy shift
Running a site, Lexo.
endless flow. The journey
Killing rats,
waits,
making money,
steady and
getting loot.
true. Answer back, Eve calls to you.
Up. Eve calls to you. Mm-hmm. Gonna get ready to pull these guys in. They're nice and close this time. Right, so this is wave number 5. All right. Have not had my drones attacked once. Just kind of odd. When was the last time I've been ganked hauling? Well, hauling, it's been a while because I haven't done a whole lot of hauling except for myself. It's been a while. Oh, actually, it hasn't been that long ago. And it was from a mistake I made. Yeah, a couple months ago. I lost a freighter. I didn't realize that the system had turned in faction warfare. And high-sec system became low-sec status. And I undocked and got nuked. So, yeah. Paid the price for not noticing. Do I make a song about the guy, Corin Valen? About my character here? It's been a while ago. Yeah, you just got to build in your losses and hauling into your business model, you know, because you will take losses. Right, so it's going to be one more wave after this. I do not have any of my dreads here yet. And so I don't have the ability to take out a dread if one appears. And I'll just have to book out of here if one does. Right, 2 left, and then we have the final wave. The ship's been holding up really well. Oh, yeah. Hey, Gary. Been around a long time. Well, welcome to a live show. Alright, here goes the last one. We should be able to measure, like, how much the total made from this is. It's around 60 million, I believe. Are they shooting at me, or are they I think they're shooting at me. And missing. I'm really close to him. And I got transversal. So he's just not able to hit me. These guys have a really hard time hitting you when you're closer to them. You get further out and they hit you more, and they hit you pretty hard. Surprised I'm not using a healer or alligator. Well, this guy is pretty low skill. Holy cow, look at the size of that. That is a lot of ships. Alright, they're all red boxing me. I hope I can survive this. I actually now question that just a little bit. That's a lot of ships. Take out as many as I can as quickly as I can. Take out the cruisers. They're the ones shooting the missiles. They're going to hit me better. Okay, they're hitting my armor harder. I'm holding up okay. I'm making sure I'm manually selecting the targets. Fields haven't gotten below about 65–70%. This one next. And then we start in on the battleships. Holding up okay. As long as I don't get hung up on any rocks or anything all of a sudden, which I haven't so far in this site. Okay, now they can pick their targets. I don't need to pick it for them. They're all battleships at this point. Wow, they're hitting me with pure EM. Interesting. Hey, Wally. Here you played Eve since 2006. It's a long time. God, you're at 19 years. So I've been the only one in here, and so 5.16 million is what I've contributed to the bank so far for whatever payment I'll get. So this will be pretty easy to add up what the total is, as long as nobody else comes in here and starts ratting. Won't have to wait for the payout in an hour and 15 minutes to know. The bounty modifier is just sitting right exactly at 100%. Okay. We gotta go. We gotta go quick. We have a neutral that's appeared. Oh, I forgot to check to see if there was like... I should really do that. See if there's wormholes in here. Stiletto. Okay.
Warp drive active.
Wait, he's left.
Warp drive active.
Who's this guy's kill board? So, he killed a guy here. He brought friends. Huskers. They've gotten a few big kills recently. Where do they live? That's what I want to know. Seems like they have a lot of stuff here in Null. I think they're a wormhole. Or they said a streamer is next. Oh, coming to gank you soon. Oh, yeah, I heart feet pieces. You know, I didn't even pay attention to you saying that. So, alright, well, yeah, thanks for the attention. Alright, so. Let's see here.
Warp drive active.
Alright, if you're watching on video, I'll see you in the next episode.